Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Vlogmas day 16. I'm hoping that I'm in focus and I'm not too dark. I can't really tell. The weather's really all over the place today. Like, it's a little bit grey, but it's still like quite hot. Today it has been a productive day. Again, I am off work. If you guys haven't been watching my Vlogmas videos, this is the first video that you're watching from me. I've pretty much been off work all week with a sore throat. Today is probably the first day that I'm feeling a little bit better. Like, my throat isn't as sore. That could be because I'm on antibiotics, so I definitely think they're working. But I woke up in the night with really bad stomach pains, like really sharp stomach pains that kind of feel like period cramps. It comes and then it just disappears. It's really weird. I was in a lot of pain last night and the doctors did advise me not to go back to work until Monday, so that's what I'm doing. So Phil is home today, which is really nice, so we have the day together. This morning Phil and I, sorry if you can hear that motorbike, got up at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, around then. Had brekkie. What else did we do? I did the dishes because I'm feeling well enough to do the dishes, and there wasn't that many, so I did that. I also put some more baubles on the Christmas tree because we did still have some in storage and I felt like the tree was a bit gappy. I also wrote a card for Phil's mum and her boyfriend to go with the present that we got them, which I showed you guys not in my last Vlogmas video I don't think, but the Vlogmas video before that. And then I also did a Christmas card for my grandma just to say like thanks and stuff for all of the presents that she's given us, which I showed you guys in my previous video. So as you guys would have seen, Phil and I, we went out this morning and posted them. So Phil posted them, but I've just been sitting in the car so I can get out of the house, but I'm not going out and about and infecting people essentially. Phil popped into my work to pick up these Christmas cookies, which I had ordered a couple of weeks ago and got sent to work. So I just think they look very, very festive and very cute. So these ones here are from the Cookie Time brand, which I think is a New Zealand company, and these are just the chocolate chip flavor, which is just their standard flavor. You can get them in other flavors as well, but I thought because we're hosting Christmas, I'll just get classic, and that way everyone can just kind of snack throughout the day. So this is a 600 gram tub, I think, and it is a Kids Can official partner, so that's really cool. So that's something else I can pop away for Christmas. I think the bigger tubs are about 20 bucks, and then you can get a smaller tub for 10 or 15, something along those lines. Then I got Phil to pop into the fruit shop and get some summer fruit, which is nice. I love getting some summer fruits around this time of the year. Before Christmas I will go in and get a whole heap of them because I want to do up a fruit platter again, which I did a couple of years ago and absolutely loved. But for now we just have some apricots to snack on, which is probably my most favorite fruit, and then also some plums as well. Just driven to the mall because Phil is popping into Kmart to pick up some sheets. We've been going through sheets quite a bit recently because it's really hot in our flat, so I really want to change the sheets, and the other ones that we have, like the other summer sheets that we have, are currently on the line drying and they're not fully dry, so I can't put those ones on the bed. So I want to strip the bed, put some clean sheets on. We need to change the duvet cover as well, so that is a job for when we get home. I have been reading some more of my book this morning. I'm reading Trading Christmas by Debbie McComber. This is just the first book in this collection of stories. There's 3 little short stories in here, so I'm currently reading the first one, so I'm only like that far through, so I'm not like crazy amount through it. I'm gonna sit and wait for Phil, read some more of my book, and then I will catch you guys when I get home. Hello friends, so it is a lot later now. It is like 6:15. Obviously, as you can see, Phil and I, we got home, we had some lunch. We just had leftover butter chicken from last night, and then Phil went out to meet a friend. He's actually on his way back now, which is nice. I read a little bit more of my book, which is good. I'm really enjoying it so far. Like, I'm enjoying it more than I expected to, which is really nice. But we've opened up all of the windows and the doors because it is really hot. The weather is actually really nice today. Let me show you. Like, look at this. Blue sky, sunshine. It did look like it was going to rain before with that cloud, but So far so good, beautiful day. It's really nice to see the sun because the weather has just been so awful lately where it's just been really wet and gross. So the washing in the other room is able to dry a little bit, which is nice. Oh, we put the sheet that Phil bought on the bed. So he didn't realize, but the sheet that he bought was a fitted sheet and it was only one, it didn't have the other sheet. So what we've done is we've put that on the bed and then we've just changed the duvet cover, and so we're just gonna sleep on that sheet with the duvet. And I think we're gonna set up the fan as well because it's been really hot lately. So we have our old duvet cover on the bed. You're not going to be able to see it very well because of the sun, but we have this duvet cover that we bought from Boxing Day a few years ago from Briscoe's, and I really like it. Like, it's got some really nice colors in it, so like some nice pinks and blues. There is a little bit of mustard. Our white duvet got so dirty, so it really needed a wash. From 4 till now I have just been editing Vlogmas days 4 to 6. Finally finished it, which feels so good. So that's just exporting at the moment, so I am gonna wait for that to export and then I will watch it back, make my thumbnail. I'll probably have a bit of a break, but I do want to get that video uploaded tonight as well, which feels great. I was going to show you guys the tree as well because I did put some more baubles on it, so let me show you. I'm really happy with how it's looking. So this is how it's looking now. So that's one side. I think it just looks more full and more textured. Like, I actually think this is my favorite tree that Phil and I have ever done. I had to change into some shorts as well because it got so hot. I think I'm just gonna sit and chill and read my book for a little bit. Probably hang out with Phil a little bit because, like, we have spent obviously the day together, but he did spend a bit of time before gaming, and obviously he's been out with his friend, and I've been editing my video and reading my book, so I think it'd be nice to actually spend some quality time. Phil just got home and bought me, what did you say it was? A caramel frappe from Coffee Club. I'm so excited. I love Coffee Club drinks and food. Just everything about Coffee Club. Sunset tonight is really pretty. Phil's been busy making dinner. It's called what? Chicken paella? Paella. We've made it before and it's really good. A Jamie Oliver recipe. Smells real good. What's in it? There's couscous, carrot, onion, chicken, garlic.
Yeah, and like some parsley and paprika.
Parsley and paprika. So we kind of adjust it a little bit.
Well, we forgot to put chorizo and
yeah,
it's supposed to have prawns in there, but I might just skip it.
That's kind of what his looks like. Ours obviously looks different because we don't have all the ingredients in it, but it is this recipe here. So if you guys want to make it, you can pause the screen. From the Save with Jamie book.
A big twinkle bite.
Alright.
Phil is testing out the chocolate fountain in preparation for Christmas. So he's just melted some dairy milk chocolate. I hope this doesn't go everywhere. This is the chocolate fountain here. So it's one from Kmart that we bought, what, a couple of years ago? And we've never used it, but Phil's testing it out this morning. Oh my gosh, it is. I just don't want it to go everywhere. That's my biggest thing. Hello guys, and welcome to Vlogmas day 17. So you guys have seen a little bit of how my morning has started. So Phil made us pancakes this morning for breakfast, which is really nice. Today is a Saturday, by the way, so I normally have the weekends off, but if you guys have been keeping up with my videos, you know I've been sick like this whole week. So I'm feeling a lot better today. The weather is crap. It's raining outside. Let me show you. So I think it's just going to be another chill day at home because it's just ugh. and raining. Phil and I made this bed here. I also had a shower, washed my hair, moisturized my body as well, which was really nice. I used up the last of my Body Shop Vineyard Peach moisturizer, so that was good. I also put up my video, my Vlogmas days 4 to 6 this morning, like first thing this morning, so that was really good. I'm happy that that's all up. Phil, as you would have just seen, is in the kitchen testing out our chocolate fountain in preparation for Christmas, so excited to have some of that. I thought I would show you guys my outfit today because I do quite like it. So this is my outfit here, so just really chill and nice for around home. I just have this really cute white tee which Rachel actually gave to me. It's like cropped as well, which is nice, and then I just have these really nice light blue distressed dungarees that again I have rolled on the bottom that I got from an op shop in Hawke's Bay. They did have a rip in them when I bought them, but my friend Cara, who you guys have met, she can sew, so I gave them to her, she fixed them, and now I can wear them, and they're just really comfy. They're nice and baggy so they don't feel like restrictive. And then I'm also wearing my Pandora bracelet that Phil got me. So I don't really have too many plans for today. I did have quite a few plans, but obviously I have cancelled them because I've been sick like this whole week. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling better. I seem to struggle at night. Like last night I had really bad cramps again, and it's not that time of the month, so I've had cramps like the last couple of nights, so I've had to go to sleep with a hot water bottle to actually get me through the night. The only things that I kind of have planned for today that I want to do is get all of my footage on for my next Vlogmas video, which I think is days 7 to 8, possibly 9, I actually can't quite remember, and I want to start editing that basically. I would like to finish my book. I think I got up to like chapter 11 yesterday or something, so I think there's like 21 chapters or something, and then I think Phil and I are just going to watch some movies and just have like a chill day. Phil is just melting some more chocolate on the stove top. We think the last lot was a bit thick, so we're making this one a little bit thinner. Going good now. Got some strawberries, some marshies, and the chocolate fountain. So we just received a little delivery. So Phil's friend from church, his family subscribed to HelloFresh and they wanted to cancel, but they got sent a box essentially. So I think they cancelled too late. So he asked if we wanted to try it, and Phil and I have been wanting to try HelloFresh for a while. So I'm super excited to try this. I know Phil's excited to try this. So I think tonight what we'll do is we'll make one of the meals from HelloFresh and we'll give you guys our thoughts. I'm excited. If you guys use HelloFresh, comment down below and comment down if it is worth it in like the long run. I'd love to know. Phil's gonna do the honors of opening the box, just keeping his address covered. Things packaged nice. What do we have? We have seared chicken and parsley brown butter sauce. That sounds really good. Ginger soy chicken and veggies. And then creamy bacon, mushroom and cheese spaghetti.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, they all sound really good. Come in little meal kits. I don't know how this works though. What one's what? Do they say on them? Ah, we've just worked out that they're color coded.
So that one's for tonight.
So this one is the creamy bacon, mushroom and cheese one.
Yep.
And then tonight we're going to do that first one I told you guys about. So that's this one here. That's so handy. Wow.
Oh, can you just check if that's open?
What is that?
It's all the meat from that.
Ah. Oh yeah.
What are we doing?
Essentially they have the recipes on the back, which is nice and tells you exactly how to make it. And then on the front is like the actual meal that you're making, and then they have the ingredients here and then the colour up the top. Phil and I are rewatching Avatar because the new one's just come out, and I think we're going to go and see it next week.
I started having these dreams of flying. I was free.
Hello friends, it is a little bit later on now. It is almost 7 o'clock. We finished Avatar, really good. Highly recommend if you haven't seen it. You probably all have because it's just such a good film and a very popular film. Phil and I are gonna do our little HelloFresh meal, so I thought I'd bring you guys along. So we're gonna make the seared chicken and parsley brown butter sauce with potato mash and steamed veggies. That's what it should look like. Got everything in here. Parsley, broccoli, a couple of carrots. I think you can make more or less depending how many people you're serving as well. 4 potatoes, sachet things.
Oh, change this upside down.
Okay.
No?
Okay. I'll do it in 6.
Okay, yeah.
Oh!
Cool. That'd be pretty good fashion pairing. I like it in here. Yeah.
Alrighty guys, and this is how it has come out like. I feel like it's come out pretty good. This is how the picture is. And then that's ours. So I feel like it looks very similar. But I am so excited to eat this. It smells so good. Hello friends, so it is a bit later now. It is 8:30. Dinner has been consumed. It was so good. I cannot stress how good the flavors were in that sauce with the chicken. So good. I'm so excited for other meals, and if we like those as well, who knows, there might be more HelloFresh videos in the future. But as of right now, I have come into the bedroom and I am sitting with my laptop. I put all of the footage on the computer earlier, I think I mentioned. I'm gonna sit and edit as much as I can of Vlogmas days 7 to 9. I have an hour and 57 minutes of footage to edit through, so that's going to be fun. It's not as many as the last few vlogs that I've had. The last few Vlogmas videos I've had like 2.5 hours worth of footage. Phil is currently in the bathroom shaving his face, so the next clip you see with Phil, he will probably be baby face.
Vanna's beach house and cousins every summer since I was a baby. All year long, I count the days until I'm in that house.
I know. Oh my God.
It's going to be a great day of celebrating what that reading promised 700 years before Jesus stepped on the face of the earth. We're going to have a great time this morning. There'll be lunch afterwards. We're going to sing some carols together. We're going to celebrate the coming of Jesus and what it means to belong. So don't you join with me as we sing to our great God with these carols about how amazing Jesus is.
Until the Son of God appears, rejoice, rejoice. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. In sin and error pining, fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices.
How they fit in, who they are, and it's so alluring, isn't it? We want to know who we are, we want to know where we've come from and what we have in our bodies and in our histories. But each of us have a deep desire, don't we, to belong, to know who we are and where we fit into the world around us. Social scientists call this study of that wanting to belong social identity theory. And they suggest that every single one of us is driven by the need to answer one of these two questions. Who am I and where do I belong? That's what drives us as the human race and as people. Who am I and where do I belong? And this festive time of year often provides an indicator of our level of belonging, doesn't it? We get invited to so many festivities and gatherings, and we either love them or dread them, generally based on whether we feel like we belong there. You're feeling that here today. You've been invited along by someone, and you're like, there's this guy up the front talking about things, he's a bit weird and awkward, and you might be thinking to yourself, these are not my people. But the question that we want to look at, we want to think about today is, how do we find our people? How do we find where we belong? That place of going, yes, this is a home and this is good. All of us want it. Well, the key to that question, believe it or not, I want to put to you today is actually Christmas. Christmas is the answer to our question of belonging. Christmas might be for you a tradition where you kind of put up the tree and the lights and it's a festive season and there's lots of food and you put on too much weight, or perhaps it's grandma's secret recipe. It gets pulled out and no one else knows, but it's amazing, whatever it is. And maybe for you it's a time where you and your family and friends all get together and catch up and it's a great time of joy, or for others it might be a time of holiday and getting away from it all, or perhaps for you it's one of the loneliest times of the year. Whatever Christmas is for you, the reason Christmas exists at all, the reason why the whole Western world stops this time of year is because of who showed up at Christmas. It's because of who showed up. And his relationship to you and me, because it's profoundly important to every single one of us. In John 1:14, we read these words about Jesus. We observed his glory, the glory as the one and only Son from the Father, full of grace and truth. In human history, the writers of history, people who recorded what went on, wrote down this reality about the person of Jesus. And they claimed that Jesus is the one and only Son of the Father.
Birthday girl looking like a vision in floral. Happy birthday.
Hey guys, and welcome to Vlogmas day 18. So it is quite late in the day by the time I'm actually filming. It is 6 p.m. Phil and I have just had a really chill day. Essentially we got up this morning at 10:15 and we watched church on the live stream. It was the Christmas service, which was really nice. A little bit hesitant to go physically to church and do preschool because I still, at that point when I like got up, I hadn't had a result back from the doctors about what was actually wrong with my throat because they took a swab of it, so I hadn't had that back yet, so I didn't know if what I had was contagious or whatever. But I have gotten the results back now. They said that it was clear, which obviously means there's nothing out of the ordinary, so I literally don't know what the heck happened to my throat, because as soon as I started taking the antibiotics my throat got better, so it was really weird. But they've told me I can stop taking them now, so I'm gonna stop taking them and see how my throat goes. So yeah, it was the Christmas service. It was a really good message. I filmed a little bit, but it was kind of on the idea of like belonging. So we did that, and then Phil and I binge watched the rest of The Summer I Turned Pretty, but we just streamed it. Now I know that The Summer I Turned Pretty has gotten really popular on BookTok. However, I read the trilogy in high school, so it's made up of 3 books. The first book is The Summer I Turned Pretty. The second book is It's Not Summer Without You, which I actually have in our little container in the living room. I think I either found it at an op shop a few years ago, or I found it in one of my Lions book sale hauls, so it will be in a haul from like back. And then the third book is We'll Always Have Summer, and they're written by Jenny Han. Highly recommend the trilogy. It's a really good trilogy. Absolutely loved it. So they made a TV show out of it, and Phil and I just binged the first season. I believe there is only 1 season at the moment, so if there's a second one, can you let me know down in the comments, or if they're making a second one, let me know that as well. So there was only 7 episodes, and they're about 40, just over 40 minutes each, so I feel like that's pretty good. I'm gonna put it in my favorites video because it was just such a good show. Very like summer vibes, which is great because we're in summer here in New Zealand. So I thoroughly enjoyed that. Phil and I have just spent the rest of the day kind of cleaning up the house. Phil has gone out at the moment to get some bin liners because we're out, and he's just going to grab a couple other things that kind of out of for the house. But Phil and I made the bed. I did also do all of the dishes before when Phil jumped in the shower because we had so many. I've also cleaned out my handbag, organized that a little bit, and just kind of like put some stuff away around the home that was kind of annoying me for a while. That's pretty much been my day. I do want to finish editing Vlogmas days 7 to 9. Last night I pretty much edited through most of it. I have about 20 minutes that I need to edit through left. So I did all of Vlogmas day 7 and almost all of Vlogmas day 8. So I think I was up till like 11:30 editing it, and then as you guys would have saw, Phil and I started The Summer I Turned Pretty. So we watched I think 2 episodes last night, so we're up till like 20 past 1, and then today we've just binge watched the rest essentially. Yeah, that is the plan. I also want to try and finish my book today because I didn't quite get to that yesterday, but it is a beautiful day outside, so I'm hoping that Phil and I can go out. Let me show you the weather because it is beautiful. Look at this. Blue sky, sunshine, a little bit of cloud, but we have not had weather like this in a really long time. I think Phil just got home too. I was right, Phil just got back. Excuse this dining table, I need to wipe it down, but I ran out of paper towels. This is a little overview of what Phil got. So we got a massive pack of Cotton Soft's toilet paper just to stock up in preparation for Christmas. Phil got a couple of these little snack bite things. So are these for you, darling, the salted caramel ones, or just for both of us to try?
Try it. If you don't like it, I'll have it.
Yeah, some of the salted caramel brownie balls. So they look nice. Oh, they're by Loaf as well. Oh, I haven't seen ones like these before.
I don't neither, so I'll grab them.
Yeah, fair enough. And then we've got some of these, which I absolutely love. The gooey caramel bites by Loaf. I think this is a New Zealand company as well, from memory. I'll leave their website. Is it in South Auckland?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. I'll leave their website and Instagram down below, so if you want to go and check out their stuff, you can. Got some Pam's paper towels and just some bin liners because we needed some. So that's the little haul. Phil is currently putting the fan together because it's starting to get really hot in this flat, which is nice because it's starting to actually feel like summer. But I thought I would show you guys my outfit today because again, I do quite like it. It's quite simple, but I do quite like it. So to start off with, I am wearing this really nice overthrow shirt. I might show you in here. Hopefully you guys can see the colors alright, but it's kind of like a pastel blue, pink, yellow and orange kind of stripe situation. It's like that kind of print. I have just rolled the sleeves and then I've also tied it in the front, so I've left all the buttons undone, but it's quite nice. It has a little collar. It kind of adds a little bit of something to what would be like a very boring and basic outfit. And then I just have this little strappy white little crop toppy thing here, which is ribbed. I think you can see there. This is from Princess Polly. And then I also have these denim shorts here, which again are quite a nice shade of denim. They're more of like a lighter wash, but these ones here are Levi's denim shorts. I really like the length of them. Like, they're not too short, but they're not too long either. They're just kind of like the perfect length of short. There's not too much fraying. These obviously are Levi's, but I did find them in the op shop. And then I am again wearing my Pandora bracelet, and then I have done my hair in this little half up half down thing. So that's today's fit. I feel like my hair is getting longer. Dinner is up. It's just nice and simple tonight. I'm not that hungry. I don't know how Phil's feeling, but
we haven't had lunch.
nah, we kind of skipped lunch because we had brunch and then we've just been snacking. Phil is doing some juice, some pineapple juice. Hello guys, so it is a little bit later on. I don't even know what the time is, to be honest. Phil and I had dinner and I've just finished editing Vlogmas days 7 to 9 and written my description. So that is currently saving in the living room. Phil is playing his game on the computer, which is all good. He finished setting up the fan in our bedroom, so hopefully tonight it won't be so hot. So I'm back with a new battery. See, I don't feel like I've gotten a lot of footage today, so what I thought I would do is I would show you guys some of the new books that I have bought. Now, I do want to just apologize if I go in and out of focus a little bit. This camera, the focusing is dying and I need to get a new camera, so I'm hoping in the new year I can get a new camera. I was gonna save these books and do like a main haul, like a main sit down book haul on my channel when I bought a few more, but I feel like in the new year I probably will end up buying quite a few books. I have got a second hand book haul going up. It'll be early next year because Phil and I went to like a little book sale. Obviously I do include books in like my thrift hauls as well, so I have thrifted a couple that will be going up in a thrift haul. I've obviously got more new books than these ones here, but these are all the new ones that I have bought from like full price stores, from like Wickles and stuff. So all of these books are like BookTok books, so you've probably heard people talk about them a lot, but all of these I got off of Rachel Catherine's recommendations on YouTube because I have not fallen down the TikTok hole yet. So I picked up The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Originally I saw this on Facebook Marketplace and I tried to buy it on Facebook Marketplace, but the person had sold it and just didn't take the listing down, so that sucks. But this is the first book in the trilogy. Thought I would give it a go. I've only bought the first book because if I don't like it, I don't want to have the entire series. I feel like with the concept of this, I'm gonna really enjoy the series. Basically what happens is there is this old man that dies and he gives all of his money to this random girl. They have no connection. She has absolutely no idea why he's given her this money, and it's like billions of dollars, like it's heaps of money. He has got this family who were all expecting to receive some of his inheritance, but it's all been given to this one girl. So this girl and this family are trying to figure out why she inherited this money and what is going on. If any of you guys have read any of these books, by the way, let me know down in the comments what your thoughts were. No spoilers, please. Next up we have a fantasy book. Now I don't really read a lot of fantasy. I tend to read more dystopian. I feel like at the moment I read dystopian and like romance, but I thought I would dive into fantasy a little bit, and I picked up The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. So this is the first book in the Folk of the Air trilogy, so again, if I like this I will end up going and picking up the last two books as well. So it says, one terrible morning Jude and her sisters see their parents murdered in front of them. The fearsome assassin abducts all three girls and brings them to the world of the fiery. I don't actually know how to pronounce that. Mocked and tormented for being merely mortal, Jude soon realizes that to survive in the treacherous, dangerous world of the royal court, she needs to be as cunning and deceitful as the Fae themselves. But the stairway to power is fraught with shadows and betrayal, and looming over all is the arrogant and charismatic Prince Carden. So the first book is The Cruel Prince, the second is The Wicked King, the third is The Queen of Nothing, and it looks like there's also How the King beginning of Alphane Learn to Hate stories, so that must be like a little add-on extra book. Thought it would be an interesting read, but again, if I like any of these books, I will put them in my favorites videos as well. And then the last 3 books are all Colleen Hoover books, so I will talk about the books that I haven't read, and then I will follow last with the book that I have read. So I picked up It Ends With Us and It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover. I know these have had a lot of hype recently, so I just want to give them a go and see what my thoughts are. I haven't really looked at any reviews. I don't really know what they're about. I haven't read the backs of these very much. I've like skimmed it, but I can't remember what they're about. So I kind of want to go into them blind because of the fact that they have so much hype. I am excited for those, not gonna lie. I do wish this book was the same size as this book, because it's just an awkward height. And then the last book that I think is new from what I've picked up from what I've seen on my shelf is this. So this is November 9 by Colleen Hoover. Now I had been so excited to read this book for probably like a good solid year. Essentially what happens is a guy and a girl, they meet on November 9, and then the girl is about to move across the country, so they agree to meet up on November 9 every year. I think it goes for 5 years, and you get to see them go through different stages in life. Now I have mixed thoughts about this. Genuinely really enjoyed the characters. I thought their growth was really good. I did like the story. The only thing that I'm a bit like on is the amount of spice. Now back in high school I loved anything spice, but now that I've gotten a bit older and I'm also Christian, reading about spice is a little bit much sometimes. But I think I will end up putting this in my favorites video because I really liked the storyline. Obviously it's a very unrealistic concept, but I feel like it's a story. Who cares? It doesn't have to be realistic. And I'm a little bit disappointed about the fact that whenever they meet up, most of the time they're at like one of the other's houses, whereas I kind of expected them to like go out on these big adventures and do like spend the day doing something outside of their house. But I like that there is a plot behind the romance, like it's not just all about romance, there's like something else that's going on, which I do quite like. So would I recommend this? Yes. So yeah, that's all of the books that I have picked up that are new. Like if you guys have been on my channel for a while, then you'll know that Phil and I would go to the Lions book sale every year when we lived in Hawke's Bay. I think I found an equivalent up here in Auckland, so, but I have started to buy some books brand new as well that have a lot of hype at the moment. I'm trying to read some of the ones that we've got on the bookshelf because our bookshelf is massive, and we have like a container as well that's like, I think it's like a 40 litre or a 60 litre container as well, and that is overflowing. So we definitely have a lot. I don't really have too many plans for tonight, to be honest. I might read a little bit more of my Trading Christmas book. Phil just made me a hot chockey while I am watching my video back. Hey guys, and welcome to Vlogmas day 19. I'm hoping that I am in focus and not the air fresheners. I'm in my car, which means I'm finally back at work, guys. I'm well enough to be back at work and it feels good to be back. I worked from 10 till 5:30 today, so it's not too bad of a shift. It is one of my like longer ones. Kind of felt long and it kind of didn't. We were kind of busy in the morning, and then through the middle of the day it died, and then I had like a couple of people come through and buy, but it wasn't anything too crazy. I did make my budget, and I am pretty sure I made one of my ratios as well, which is really cool. Weather is beautiful today, which is nice. I will show you guys that when we get home. I don't really have too many plans, if I'm honest, for tonight. Phil is working till 11 PM, so I'm gonna have to go and pick him up a little bit later on from work. So my plan is literally just to go home, upload Vlogmas days 7 to 9. It got too late yesterday. I finished watching it back at like 11:15, and then Phil and I just watched a couple episodes of The Vampire Diaries season 2. I tried to get up early this morning and upload it, but the internet wasn't playing ball and it was just gonna take forever, and so I wouldn't have been able to actually get it up by the time I needed to leave. sleeves, so I'm gonna upload that today. I really want to try and edit the next lot of my Vlogmas videos because we're in the start of Christmas week now, and so I'm starting to get not like crazy stressed, but like a little bit stressed because I don't want to have too many vlogs to edit after Christmas. Also received my Secret Santa present today, so I'm gonna open that with you guys when we get home. I have absolutely no idea what my Secret Santa has got me. I've only worked with this chickie once, and she is the newest member of the company, and yeah, I'm gonna drive home. It's getting a little bit hot in this car. Hello friends, I have just gotten home. I cannot explain to you guys how hot it is. Like my cheeks, you can probably tell, but it is flippin' boiling in this flat. I have just turned on the fan. I have just opened all of the windows and the doors as well because it's so hot. Let me show you guys the weather. Like, look at this. Blue sky, sunshine. But I thought I would show you guys my outfit from today because I do really like it. I'm wearing this really nice gingham, it's kind of like a maxi dress because it goes down quite low. That's kind of where it goes down to. It's this really gorgeous like brown and white checkered like gingham print. I really love it. It has the little tie straps. I don't know if you guys can see because it is quite dark. The bottom has this little seam, which I think is super duper cute. This I just purchased from Kmart this year, and then I again have a just white crop tee, just a basic tee. This is the one that Rachel gave me again, and then I will show you guys my jewelry in this mirror. Oh, there you can see the dress. So I am just wearing this little kind of diamante necklace that Chrissy got me for my hens weekend, and then I am also again wearing my Pandora bracelet, and then I also did take my light blue cropped Levi's denim jacket, which I found in the op shop. I did wear that originally to work, and then I took it off as soon as I got to work because I was too hot. Oh, and then I show you guys my shoes, and then again I'm just wearing my double braided blue slides, which are from Merchant. But I came home and Phil has done all of the dishes for me, which is super duper great. So that is one less thing that I have to do. So I thought I would sit down with you guys and do this Secret Santa present. I am a little bit nervous. It does shake. I'm guessing it's just like lollies. And then after this I am going to do some uploading, and I think I'm going to have some ice cream because it's so flippin' hot. Nice festive colours. I knew it would be like lollies and chocolate and whatnot. So we have some Cadbury milk chocolate coated fruit and nut. So they're peanuts, sultanas and almonds. And then we have some of the New Zealand Whittaker's Hawke's Bay Black Doris plum and roasted almonds and dark chocolate. Nice little prezzy. Guys, this is classic New Zealand weather. I'm literally just sitting uploading my video and the sky has gone so grey and it's starting to chuck it down outside. Like, what the heck? It literally was so nice about an hour ago. It's really windy as well too. Oh my gosh, it's really intense. Guys, look at this. Like, what the hell? It's literally puddling outside. Like, I'm a little stressed out, not gonna lie. That's ridiculous. It officially stopped raining, guys, and it is back to being sunshine and pretty much clear blue skies apart from this cloud that you can see here. Hello friends, so it is a lot later now. It is 10:15. So since I spoke to you last, I got my video all uploaded. I also got all my footage on the computer for Vlogmas days 10 to 12, and I also finished Trading Christmas. So in this book are 3 short stories, so Trading Christmas is this one here. So I have just finished the first one in here. It is completely different to what is written on the back, like the blurb, so I don't know if they wrote the wrong blurb for the wrong book and they mucked it up, but regardless, I thoroughly enjoyed the Trading Christmas story in this. I didn't expect to like it as much as I did, but I thought it was really well done. Essentially you get different perspectives as well. I feel like it tied in really well, and it was definitely a very festive read. Thought the romance was really good in it, the plot was really nice. It's just a really nice light-hearted holiday read. So far I'm happy. It was quite like big words as well, and like short chapters, so each chapter was only like a few pages long, which is great. I think I'm gonna keep reading this through the rest of December, because I definitely think I can get through it before the end of the year. Plan at the moment is I'm gonna go and pick up Phil from work. My stomach's also starting to feel a little bit unsettled, so I'm not sure if it was something that I ate. But that is pretty much all I'm gonna film for these Vlogmas videos. I've probably got a lot of footage by this point. So if you guys have enjoyed coming along with me for these few days, please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Please make sure to turn on the notifications and check out my social media. It's always linked down below in the description box. And if you want to watch any more Vlogmas videos that I have filmed for 2022, I will leave that playlist down below and in the eye for you guys as well. I do obviously still have a few more days to film. But yeah, I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!